rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. How is the family this morning? How is the family this morning? Listen, it's always a pleasure to be out here with the family. But the things we have to talk about, not too many people seem to want to talk about or are afraid to talk about. So we, as Marcia said earlier, we could be doing a lot of things this morning, but we decide that no, the message has to go out. The people have to know. Marcia was talking about the CyberCrime Bill. And Marcia, I want to thank you again. That show last night, Marcia, week show was really good. Really great. She's bringing culture. She's showing the people culture. And that is one of my main things that I always tell people. We do not have a culture. That is why the Chinese could come here the other day down in Jamaica and tell the president, all this, that black people are stupid. That is why a lot of people got angry at that. A lot of people say how they could speak like that. But how could they speak like that? Or why should they speak like that? Could you go to China and say that the Chinese people are stupid? Could you do that? You could not do that. But the reason why they're so comfortable in coming their way and saying these things is because they see that we go for anything. We accept anything. And there's a time now that they say, listen, regardless of what their own people put them through, they ain't standing up. They ain't fighting. They're fighting. They are slaves. And that is how they look at us in the Caribbean, as slaves. Don't think that because we don't have the physical chains on us that we're not enslaved. Don't think so. And Marcia, again, I want to thank you for that brother from Uganda that's bringing the message and showing the people that a people without a culture is a people that's lost. And we do not. What is our culture? What is Belgian culture? What is Trini culture? What is Vinci culture? What is that? We are an African people. We are an African people, and until we understand that, wherever we go, people are going to disrespect us. Wherever we go, people will disrespect us because we are coming with, John, my name is John, other woman named Mary, I'm from Barbados, this one from Trinidad. I mean, we got to come as a united people. We got to show the world wherever the Indians go, the Indians are respected as Indians. They don't even have to be born in India. They don't even have to be born there, but they're still respected as Indians. The same thing for the Europeans. The same thing for them. Wherever they go, they are respected for where they come from, Europe. But we have a problem being respected for being Africans. We have a problem saying that we are Africans. And that is the reason why people, wherever we go, will continue to disrespect us. And I want to tell you all this too. These marches do not, a lot of people talk about politics and the marches got something, the DLP got something to do with this, or the BLP got something to do with this. Listen, this don't have nothing to do with, this have something to do with our human rights. And your human rights is not political. It don't have nothing to do with BLP or DLP. It don't have anything to do with that. You is a man and you is a woman, regardless of what political persuasion you belong to. So we are dealing with the rights of the people. We seeing black men every day we wake up. The only youths that we see dying every day in this country is black youths. We ain't ask ourselves the question, why? Why is it that we ain't seeing no Indian youths in the streets being shot up? Why is it we ain't seeing no Europeans in the streets being shot up? Or no Chinese in the streets being shot up? Why is it that it's only our youth, black youth, that we see laid out in the streets every day? We not concerned? We are not concerned? Or should we be concerned? Well, our Attorney General tell us to get used to it. But we are not getting used to that. We are not going to get used to seeing our children not having a future. I went to a seminar the other evening, and a 17-year-old youth said that as a virgin youth in Barbados, he is concerned about his life. And he ain't even from the ghetto, but he said he's concerned about how long he's going to live. We as African people we got to wake up. We got to wake up and stop to listen. Nobody is going to help us. And we got to understand that from the beginning. Nobody, don't look for help from Indians, don't look for help from white people, don't look for help from nobody, because even ourselves don't want to help each other. Even ourselves don't want to do it. But we got to stand up now. It's time to stand up. Mothers, aren't you tired of seeing your sons in prison, dead, and in the hospital? Mothers, I'm talking to mothers. You are not tired of seeing your sons dead or in prison? What's the future of black youths in Barbados if all of them have a record? What's the future? Who's going to run the politics if every youth in black youth is a criminalized person? These are things we got to think about, people. And we can't approach this thing with no fear. We can't approach it with no fear. We got to approach it and say, listen, just like everybody else on this planet wants to live, we want to live too. Just like everybody else wants to be respected on this planet, we want to be respected too. And if you don't respect us, we are going to fight. We are going to fight until you respect us. Malcolm X. Who heard of Malcolm X? Who here have heard of Malcolm X? Well, Malcolm X said that we are not catching hell because we're Christian. We're not catching hell because we're Muslim. We're not catching hell because we're Rasta. We're catching hell because we're Africans. And wherever black people are on this planet, we're going through the same crisis, wherever we are. So we got to put aside all these differences that we always bring up, whether you're from Trinidad, whether you're from Vinci, whether you're from Jamaica, wherever it is we're from, we is one people and we're going through the same struggle. And I want to bring on this revolutionary reverend. The revolutionary reverend, Brother Ferdinand, you know, you always coming and bringing the fire, and that's what we need to see more black men standing up and bringing up and speaking truth, regardless of what political persuasion they are, regardless of what religion, where they come, wherever it is. Black men need to start standing up now and speaking truth. All right. Yeah, family, we here again, we out here again. We outside. We outside. Why we outside? What we doing outside? Huh? That's right. The CyberCrime Bill. We want that CyberCrime Bill to be changed. We ain't gonna stop talking because these people, huh? Oh, we want it gone. My friend says she want it gone. We want it gone. Yes, yeah. So this is what it's about. So why we want it gone though? Because a lot of people might not know. A lot of people might be on the sides. They're listening. They might not know what this is about. What this is about, if your child, if you get on the internet and you send something and the person that receive it don't like it or whatever, they could say that they have an anxiety attack. They could go and lock you up. They could come and take your equipment. They could come and charge you for what? How much was the fine? $70,000. They could get $70,000 or what?
7 years in jail.
7 years in jail. You could believe that?
Yeah.
In 2024, this sounds like we in Nazi Germany somewhere. Huh? Or both. So you could be charged $70,000 and put in prison for 7 years. If the judge had a bad day that morning when you come in front of him or come in front of her, you know, she have that decision whether to lock you up and then charge you that fine or just to let you go and just pay the fine. But that is serious, family, because every time they start a bill, every time they get something in and they get it passed, something else is coming down the line. So don't think that this is just the end of it. Something else coming after this. If we allow them to implement this, then our next step, they're going to be taking another step. And we ain't going to allow them to do that. We are not going to allow them to do that. We are going to stand up. We are going to speak out, regardless of what they say, regardless of how much threats they come with, regardless of how they try to threaten us, how they try to say that we terrorists or whatever they want to say. We are going to speak out. We are going to speak out every time. And if you try, don't even try to silence us. Don't even try to silence the people. The voice of the people is the voice of God. So if you're trying to silence the people, you're trying to silence God. And that God we deal with is an angry God. It's an angry God. Right? And when you try to hurt God's people, listen, prepare for the judgment. Prepare for the judgment. Don't think you could do whatever you want with the people and you're going to get away with it. You see all over the world right now, governments running scared over this. They're pulling back over this because they know their time coming. They know that they have committed a crime against humanity. They know that they have lied and caused the deaths of millions of people worldwide. Caused injury to millions of people worldwide. Should they get away with that? No! This ain't nothing personal. This ain't the Godfather. This ain't nothing personal. This is business. And this is regardless of how much we might say we love our Prime Minister or whoever we want to. If they're wrong, they're wrong. And what you did was a crime against humanity. You lied to the people that you say that you love them. You lied to the people that you say you care for them. And now we reaping the effects of this, and nobody's saying anything. So the CyberCrime Bill, we gonna stand up because we know we won't be able to do this if they implement the CyberCrime Bill. This would be extinct. Doing this on Saturdays will be extinct. What Marcia is doing, the Marcia Week Show will shut down. What I am doing, Burning Spear, will shut down. This is the reality. Yeah, Marcia roast the most. Yeah, but what we doing right now, we won't be able to do it. So we better know that we have a window of opportunity. A window of opportunity. Let me take advantage of it. Let me don't let the window close and then say, oh man, what we going to do now? Let me do it now. Let me do it now so that they ain't going to be never able to close that window. No. We ain't going to allow them to close that window. No. And when we close the window, we shutting them out. They ain't shutting me out. Am I correct? Yeah. We shutting them out. Yeah. What we doing? We shutting them out. We don't want them. We don't want them. They're dirty. They're lying. They're deceitful. They don't care about people. They have no empathy, no sympathy. They are godless. We cannot have a people like this running a country. We cannot, whether there's man or woman. For some people say you only attacking them because she's a woman. Well, nah, we're attacking them because the woman is doing evil things. That is what we are doing. We have a woman, Marcia Griffiths. I call her Marcia Griffiths. Oh Lord, Marcia Griffiths. Marcia Weeks. And we have nobody's attacking her because what she's doing, everything she's doing is right. She's speaking up for the people. It's right. But when you telling the people you care, and the people can see that you don't care, the people can see that the only people that you care about is the rich. It's the rich. And non-Beijings, as my brethren, the revolutionary reverend, just said, and non-Beijings. We see that you don't care about Beijings. We see you don't care nothing about us. I saw a picture of a young man on the ground. And they had another picture of him when he was alive. And you know what the t-shirt he had on said? Mia cares. I don't even know what to say about that one. One picture, he got on a red t-shirt saying Mia cares, and the next minute he is on the ground with a bullet in his head. If that is symbolic, if that is not symbolic to all of us, I don't know, something gotta be wrong. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. Marcia said she ain't got to be doing this. Brother Caswell ain't got to be doing it. Nobody enforcing Brother Ferdinand to do it. They're doing it because they love the people, for the love of the people. I don't have to be doing this. I don't have to be taking all the ridicule and people. I don't have to be doing that. But I love my people. I love African people. And wherever African people suffering, wherever they're at, I am there. Wherever they're at, I am going to stand up. If they are afraid to speak, I will speak out. Somebody have to speak out. Somebody have to let these people know that what you are doing is not right. What you are doing is not right. It has nothing to do with Pablo. Well, you talking that because you belong to the PLP. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Or you talking that because you against the BLP. We are against injustice. And regardless of what government is in, if they are committing injustice against the people have the right to stand up and speak out. Regardless of the government, injustice is injustice.
Subscribe for more content.